Hey, what's up? Thanks again for tuning in. What I'm going to do here in this video, this is going to be kind of like a follow-up of everything that I've kind of already discussed. And I'm just going to go through a quick editing, put all those things to use, and see what the final product is that we come out with from this photo here. So, like I talked about in the first video, what I'm going to do is come over, going to go to the spot healing, and I'm just going to take out a lot of the blackheads or blemishes, former chicken pox or whatever they may be that were on the face. I'll work through that. And like I said, I'm going to work through this really quickly. I'm going to try to keep this video maybe around 10 minutes or so. So I'm going to work through everything pretty quickly here. So as to not have a super long video. So don't yell at me or make mean comments or nothing like that if maybe I skip a step or don't get things as good as I could. This is just kind of in theory and practice, just some of the power that Photoshop has when it comes to editing, your photos, portraits, cars, whatever it may be. As you can see there, I've used that spot healing brush and I've taken out a lot of those blemishes and marks. There's some areas that I can do a lot better on and really make the skin a lot more smooth. But for time, we'll go right on to the next step. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the layer here, and I'm going to go right into changing the eye color. To me, in this specific particular photo, that's kind of like the first thing that catches my eye when I look at it is just how beautiful the eyes look. So I'm going to go ahead and change the eye color right now. We're going to go with the green. We'll go to green. We'll go with the brightest, most vibrant green there. And we'll zoom in a little bit. All right, we'll just start to kind of work our way around here and change that eye color as such. All right. Alrighty. Then we'll go over to the right and we'll work on the right eye. Just coming on around here. Just bringing out the greens that are already kind of in her eye, but making them look a lot more vibrant. Making the eyes look a lot more vibrant. All right. Boom. Awesome. All right. So we'll change the field just a little bit. We'll bring that down to about 65. Look how beautiful those eyes look. Nice and green. All right. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to jump to applying a little bit of makeup. And we're going to keep the same brush that we're using. We're going to bring the field down to about 8. And since she has green eyes, what I'm going to do is go ahead and go with the yellow up top of the eyes, and then I'm going to go with maybe a nice brown or something under the eyes. We'll see. We'll just kind of play it by ear as I'm working through here. But as I talked about, good way to apply the makeup is to already have the feel kind of down where you want it at before you start, so you can see exactly what you're doing. All right, so as you see there, go ahead and apply some yellow right above the eyes, and that looks really nice, really cool with the green that's there. All right, so we'll apply that yellow like that. Then we'll come back here, and what color do you want to do? Let's do let's do kind of an aqua kind of color there, and we'll just bring that kind of right under the eyes as such. All right, like that. All right, that looks pretty cool. Bring that over. Bring that over. All right, zoom out so we can see what we're working with. Okay. All right, then we're gonna do a little bit of a foundation, kind of a little brownish kind of foundation here on the cheekbone area. Just gonna bring out those cheekbones just a little bit more. Awesome, really cool. All right. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and make another layer from the background layer, and we're going to move this layer up to the front as so. And what we're going to do is on this specific layer, we are going to place some lipstick here. With the greens that are going on, things of that sort, I want to stick with a nice, we'll stick with a nice yellow. Go yellow on the lips. Alright, and so you can just begin to kind of paint that in, like I spoke about before. Like I said, I'm not going to get really detailed as I would maybe if I was doing this professionally or anything like that. But we're just going to paint right over those lips, making it as nice and uniform as possible, but natural. You want to keep that in mind. You always want everything to look as natural as possible. Alright, that's good enough. So we'll come over to the fill, and we will bring that down some. Alright, I think that looks pretty cool right there. Pretty cool. Well, now we can see some of the changes that we've made. We've made the eyes much more green. We put a little bit of yellow greenish kind of lipstick here to match the eyes a little bit. Like I say, you can kind of just get as wild or as specific as you like with the specific editing that you do. I'm going to make those eyebrows just a little bit darker and kind of bring those out so a little more, so they look a little bit more defined in that area there. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Alright. Alright, so that's kind of like the finished product. Basically everything that we've went over with so far. You know, I could definitely do some other things here. Maybe blend in the yellows a little bit more there. Go with some different shades. But hey, that's what we're working with right now. So this is how we originally started. Alright, that's the original photo. And this is how it looks now. Alright, original photo. And what it looks like now. Alright, actually that's not the original photo, because the blemishes have been taken out of that photo there. Well, cool. Thanks for tuning in and just going over just a really quick all in all of how to do some editing to the face here. But as you can see, it looks a lot more smooth than before. The blemishes are gone. There's been a little bit of makeup that's been applied here. The eyes have been brought out, the greens in the eyes, been a little bit of lipstick applied, the eyeshadow. We've made the eyebrows a lot darker. And there's just billions and billions of different things that you can do with this program. But if you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them below. Thanks so much for tuning in.